What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, we're still working on the Passat. I finally got that upper timing guide, so we'll get that put in today. Get the timing chain buttoned up, get the cover back on there. Maybe we'll get that motor mount put on today, get this thing holding its own weight again, and hopefully it's a good day. I mean, I only got a couple hours of work that I can put in today. Just get you guys an update, and I guess no point in wasting time on an intro. Let's get after it. You'll have to pardon the funny angle, but you know, there's a special tool that aligns the crank seal to that timing cover. I think what I'm going to do instead, because I don't have that special tool, I'm just going to use the pulley, line it up in there, get it centered as best I can, and then tighten down that timing cover. So let's have some fun. Alright kids, I think I'm almost done fixing everything that I broke. Timing chain is on. Timing chain cover is on. Working on getting that upper motor mount bracket on there. Go from there. Alright, so here we go again. Top down view. I still got to get the motor mount in here. And then we'll get this timing set put back together. Once I get this motor mount back in, then we can basically jump back into the standard procedure and start getting this thing buttoned back up again. So it's been a long time coming. I'm excited to hear this sucker run, but there's still plenty of work to do. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. I'm gonna try and keep these videos coming. Just, you know, like I said, we'll keep the shop updates going. Just whatever's in the shop, whatever project's going on, we'll work on that. I'll tell you what, this front porch seems to be the place that I love to address you guys the most. So we're back out here another day working on the Jetta. Goal today is to get this thing back together enough that I can at least put the oil and the coolant back in it. If we can get that far, fingers crossed, maybe we'll get her started today. Who knows? But talk is cheap. Let's get after it. Holy smokes. Hopefully that's the last time that motor mount has to come out. Seriously, I think that's been 5 times in and out now. I don't know. Got to the point where I could probably do it in my sleep. But around, motor mounts in, timing covers on, solenoids are in, actuator, oil dipstick. You saw that. We're making progress. I'm getting there. Next up, I got a bunch of electrical connectors underneath. According to the all data, there's a whole bunch of stuff up underneath of the intake manifold we got to do. And then a whole bunch of connectors on the backside, up, underneath. Yeah. So we'll get to that. We'll start getting some of these other wire harness things hooked up. We'll get her figured out. Alright you guys, here we go again. I stayed out here working way past dark last night. A lot of it I was working by braille, but obviously the camera doesn't catch stuff in the dark. It was not exactly conducive to shooting video for y'all, so I just got to work. So here, let me catch you up. All right, so we got heat shield is on, vacuum lines are in, PCV is on. I got the turbo plumbing mostly done. I got to finish that up today. You know, that engine mount. So sick of seeing that engine mount. But yeah, a lot of this stuff is getting done. We got, you know, wire harness to get back in there. Hopefully we can get through at least the turbo plumbing, and maybe getting the exhaust back on today. Yeah guys, so we're gonna get after it. Catch you on the flip side. Alright, you goons, I figured you'd want to see what's going on down under here. Alright. Okay, so here's where we're at. All the turbo, oil, coolant, everything lines are all hooked up again. Turbo's in. We got some neat little go fast bits from ECS tuning put in there. So all this is ready underneath of here, at least. I got to finish up some of the vacuum lines and the plumbing up top. Then we'll get the exhaust fit back in here, bolt that up, and then we can come back to here and deal with all the plumbing on this side. Intake, get the belt on there. Yeah. Obviously we got some wire harness stuff because we got to get this plugged in. Figure out where all that goes and where it came from and how to get it back, and good times. All right. All right, kids, welcome back. Another day back on the Passat. We got to get this thing done today. We've got a boob rolling in. But we got work to do, so we're gonna work through it. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad. If it does and you guys get blown away, I guess I'll come find you. All right, let's get after it. All right guys, so as I'm putting these coils back in, all the connectors are just totally destroyed. Not uncommon for these Volkswagens, but I did order a kit of new connectors, so we'll go ahead and install those now. It means cracking into that wire harness and all that. That's not going to be much fun, but hey, let's get after it. You know, I got on Amazon, I got this real nice set. It's a ratcheting crimp connector, but it's specifically got a set of jaws for those heat shrink insulated terminals. So this particular set comes with a whole set of jaws. So far I've been really impressed with it. I thought it was just going to be a cheap tool, but you know what, it's turned out to be really nice. So, you know, I'm gonna pop you back on the time lapse, get after this wiring, get it done. that took forever. Worth it, but it took forever. And those heat shrink connectors, butt splice connectors, man, those were, I don't know, they just took up too much space. Putting that wire harness loom thing back together was a joke. But, you know, I'll flip you around. There we go. She's all in. I gotta finish tucking those wires down in there, and then we'll keep after it.